Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Europe's favorite game show, Musical Chairs, where the chairs keep moving, but somehow nobody ever gets voted off the island. Oh yes, Europe is in top form, and the entertainment is first class. France is in a political reshuffle, Italy is rediscovering its nationalist playlist, Hungary is offering gas at a bargain, and the rest of the EU is just pretending everything is going exactly as planned. Let's kick things off with our star performer, Emmanuel Macron, the man who just can't accept that the party's over. French voters decided not to give him an absolute majority, but Macron's philosophy seems to be, democracy is a great concept as long as I'm the one winning. So what does he do? He just keeps forming new governments. I think the last one lasted about 14 hours, which, for something Macron built, is a new personal best. His strategy is brilliant in its simplicity. Keep rearranging the chairs until everyone is too dizzy to notice and then call it stability. All the while, you have Marine Le Pen outside, metaphorically shouting that the palace is on fire, and Macron just smiles and says, "Fire? Oh no, my dear, that's just the warm glow of reform." Next up, Italy, and the one and only Giorgia Meloni. While Macron is busy playing with matches in Parliament, she's on a crusade to save the country from face coverings. Not corruption, not inflation, not the migration crisis. No, the real threat is fabric. According to Meloni, the burqa is what truly threatens Italian culture. This is in a country where, let's be honest, half the population zips around on scooters, half-dressed with sunglasses on, come rain or shine. But she frames it as a matter of safety and common sense. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off. And of course, we can't forget our regular crowd pleaser, Viktor Orban. This is the man who walks into a room with a gas pipeline draped around his neck, proudly proclaiming, "Our sovereignty smells of Siberian gas!" He goes to Brussels to complain about European interference, then flies home to hug his Russian gas pipelines like they're his childhood teddy bears. The EU freezes billions in funds, and Orban? He's laughing his head off. He just buys directly from Putin and says, "I'll save the transportation costs of the detour." The irony is delicious. He champions national sovereignty while his country's energy policy is practically written in Moscow. So where does this leave the rest of Europe? Well, the EU is busy trying to market itself as united in diversity. In practice, that seems to mean one country buys Russian gas through India, another sells its principles in eloquent speeches. And all the while, no one has the courage to admit the whole thing might be a bit of a mess. We're told we're free of dependency on Russia. Except, for the Russian oil we buy through Turkey and the Russian LNG, we happily transship in our own ports. But hey, as long as the label doesn't explicitly say "Made in Russia," Brussels can sleep with a clear conscience. So yes, Europe is running at full tilt. Macron is playing king without a crown. Meloni is fighting textiles, Orban is at war with logic, and Brussels is in a noble battle against transparency. And it's all happening under the glorious banner of "United we stand, confused we remain." Or as Macron himself might put it with a Gallic shrug, "C'est pas le chaos." It's simply artistic policy. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this little tour of the European circus, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next act. See you next time.